Welcome to our Lake Improvement Board training series. In this module, we'll cover how to prepare for board meetings and how to conduct formal hearings for new or renewed lake improvement projects. We'll also walk through the assessment process, a critical step in establishing how costs are distributed fairly among lakefront property owners. Let's start with preparing for a board meeting. Lake boards are public bodies, which means all meetings must follow the Open Meetings Act requirements. To prepare, a public notice must be posted at least 18 hours in advance in 2 public locations, such as the Public Works Building Lobby Bulletin Board and a township hall. While the secretary is typically responsible for generating meeting notices, this task will be handled by our employees. The Lake Board representative from our office will create the notice that will be posted on our website. They will also share the notice with our front desk staff to post on the lobby bulletin board. Finally, the board representative should send the notice to the community representatives so they can post it at their local municipal building. During meetings, boards review and pay bills, discuss ongoing or proposed treatments, take questions from residents, and provide updates on project progress. We recommend each lake board hold at least 1 meeting annually to maintain transparency and encourage community engagement. Next, we'll discuss hearings of practicality and assessment. These are held as needed when launching or renewing a lake improvement project. Both hearings can be held on the same day and require 2 public notices, which are usually combined into a single publication to meet timing requirements. Hearing of practicality determines if the project is reasonable and beneficial to the lake community. Notices are published in a local newspaper, one at least 20 days before the hearing and a second at least 6 days before. Our office helps create the notice content, and the lake community is responsible for placing the notices. The community determines which newspapers qualify for public notices, coordinates directly with their contacts, and pays for publication using the Lake Improvement Board's account. After the hearing, the board's resolution, a formal written decision, must be published in the newspaper within 10 days after the hearing. The board will take a vote, and if the project is deemed practical and reasonably priced, the resolution passes. A hearing of assessment determines how project costs will be shared by property owners. Notices are published on the same schedule, and just like the hearing of practicality, our office creates the notice content while the lake community handles placement and payment through the Lake Improvement Board account. This type of hearing also requires that affected property owners receive a letter in the mail at least 10 days before the hearing. After the hearing, the board's resolution must be published within 10 days. During the hearing, the board must define the Special Assessment District, which is the area of properties that will benefit from the improvement. This defines who should pay based on how they benefit from the project. Next, a special assessment roll is created. This list, which details who pays for a lake improvement project, how much they owe, and why, gets shared with the lake's municipalities. Prior assessment rolls from past projects may be available and can serve as a reference or guide, but they must still be evaluated and updated as appropriate. We recommend assigning costs based on how each property accesses or benefits from the lake. This meeting preparation will help ensure lake improvement projects move forward with transparency and public support.